as LTV, and today we have an interesting topic, and I am your host Isaac, and today I'm here with
Minister Jim Kiaria,
Jotham Kimoto,
and Leanne Jerry.
Thank you so much for taking your time and being here. Today we have an interesting topic. What is the impact of social media on modern relationships? You know, social media has come and it has its own impacts. So what are some of the impact of social media on more so on this modern relationship nowadays?
Thank you. I think the impact of social media can be both ways.
Yes.
Can be either positive or negative.
Yeah.
So on the negative side, the social media has changed the narrative of dating to online dating.
Mm-hmm.
So back then it was face-to-face dating, oral dating, but now it has come to online dating.
Yeah.
And I think that will affect, because we're supposed to meet someone and talk orally, but now online dating has gone viral. And people have gone there. Everyone who wants to date thinks that I can find a wife on social media, of which I think it's wrong. Yeah, so that's maybe...
I think social media, right now in this era we are living in, it's like if you're not on social media, you're missing out.
Yeah.
A lot of people on social media, and if you're in a relationship, even if it's families these days, families where there are family groups, you must be on social media so that you can access them. So everything has gone social. So these relationships these days, they are best, most of them, the communication, you must be on social media. And I feel, for me, I feel social media has both positive and negative impact. And social media isn't communication. It's right now, if I'm dating someone who is kilometers away from me or miles away from me, it's easy for us to communicate, because it's just through one phone call we can have a conversation, we can talk and connect. So it's really helping at some point.
Very true.
Yeah.
I think we are in a digital world.
Yes.
And everybody is now online.
Yes.
So most of the things, apart from relationship, even work, is done online.
Yes.
So you find ourselves, everything that we do, even in meetings, even in workplace meeting, at school, there's also virtual learning. So you find that everything has just switched automatically to online platform.
Yes.
So it is very easy for us to communicate as a group than, because face-to-face communication is limited, because most people are not around,
Yeah.
So communication is made easier through social media.
I would like to add,
Yes.
Based on communication, I want to bring about the negative effect of social media in terms of communication.
Yes.
First of all, when you communicate online, let me say so, people tend to talk things that they cannot say in a physical manner. So in the online space, we hide a lot. The words we can say in a physical, when we face somebody face to face. So it becomes a challenge, because it creates to the other person, or the person who is going to express feelings, it creates a scenario that his or her self-esteem is pulled down, despite the fact that it's there to help us, but it diminishes our self-esteem.
So to add on that, what Claire has said,
Yes.
and actually you said about it, about when someone is kilometers away, through social media you can talk and link up.
Yes.
But I want to correct that, because when someone is away, like now from here to Nairobi,
Yes.
you see now that one, it has a name, that relationship has a name. it's open relationship. And what will guarantee you that she's faithful wherever she is? Because now whenever I text you, I cannot text you and tell you where I am. Maybe I can lie. I can tell you I'm in the house. You see the background, you see I'm in the house, but I'm with somebody. Okay? Yeah. So I think social media, the best thing is social media has gone too way overboard, that everything we have given it 100%. Even in courts nowadays is virtual courts. So now I think let us give it a limit. We put it where that social media cannot pass this point. The point that, like, now suppose I want to meet my wife.
Yes.
Let's say she's in South Africa.
Yeah.
Let's say she's in Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Will I meet her physically? I will not. I'll only video call her.
Yes.
So that it will bring, you know, some issues, because I'll also find a chica with me in Kenya. She'll not know. Okay? So I think the social let us do it the hard copy way, you know. It sounds more.
So you are here, your wife is in South Africa, and then you guys are communicating. So physical way, maybe you guys have to schedule, you'll be meeting maybe twice a month, or maybe only that time is when the relationship is moving. But this other time it's an open thing, because you never
somebody
know.
tells me, if you want to see her, just video call her. No.
Yeah.
I want her physically. Because maybe I want to give her a gift.
Yes.
How will I give it to you? Maybe I want to hug you.
No, you can send her something.
No. Can we do things the hard copy way?
Yes. So you with social media, you say when it comes to relationship,
it's a big no.
It's a big no for you. Yeah. You just have to see the person physically. You'll be talking.
Yes.
Maybe if it's communication on social media, maybe just call them to say, hey, come over, or when are we meeting? Only that.
My learned friend here has just said, you know, what I cannot tell you physically, I text you, but physically I cannot say it.
Yes.
That's true. That's what's happening.
Let me add something.
Yes.
This social thing, social media, it participates in losing the connection between two people. My boyfriend and my girlfriend, now we lose the connection because everything is done. No, you're not present. You know, you're doing it because you're alone.
Yes.
But when you're together, the connection is not there. So you find that we are losing the touch. You know, the connection that maybe a boyfriend and girlfriend should be having. It's getting faded every day by day. And another thing is about social media has just made people change their personalities.
Wow.
You know, people are changing. You know, maybe I'm an extrovert.
Yes.
Because I'm always online.
Yes.
Now I've become introvert. I'm interacting with my phone more than people.
Yes.
When my girlfriend comes, visitors over, we are unable to talk. But when she's away, I'm able to tell her everything. You know, so people are changing personality now. Extroverts are becoming introverts. And that is not how God created them. So I think it has its own negative way, but it's also adding more positive in our lives.
I think you know there are people who are using social media as a platform to express affection. So imagine someone cannot be affectionate when you meet in person, but they use social media like posting, they can call you more time and whatever, but in real sense it's a big challenge to do it. So some kind of things, I think there is where I can support you when I say it needs a bit physical. It's important because, you know, these days people view like you can be in a relationship and someone is telling you, for me to see you're serious with me, you must put me out there. So how can I put you out there? It's through social media. Because now we are copying, we are living a life that it's a lie, because social media is not that world. It's a fake world. So we want our relationship to be based on fake reality. Because if I post you that much, I be responding your messages as fast as I can, it means I love you.
It is also created that like I'm selling you to other people out there. is that maybe a guy is handsome or a lady is beautiful. When I post you there, obviously there's somebody else who is viewing your status or your post and see that, this lady is cool, it's amazing. So it gives them a chance to come and probably steal what you have.
And sometimes not only about stealing, you know, we have people who like privacy. You see, whoever I'm dating, it's my business. It's not, I should not put it there so that people can see. And you're with someone who wants you to post them, post me each and every time, post me, and it becomes a challenge. And also we have people who like you know, we these days girls are dressing, people are dressing in a funny way. And you find you can be there, and then your parents are also on social media, and then they meet your girlfriend dressed in an appropriate manner, then they're putting it on social media. Sometimes it also brings a lot of problems even between family members. People can start questioning you, hey man, which kind of person you're dating, and it can be a problem. You as a person, you can feel you're okay, and someone is dressing in a way that suggests otherwise. Also, too much posting.
You know what they do? They post their partners or their spouses for validation from the audience. Because social media has the largest audience.
Yes.
So they post them so that their friends, you know, can put a signature, can validate that, she's the one, she's very cute, you know. But let us not hear from social media comments, because people will not comment the same. People are not the same. Okay, so I think the best thing to do, I'm still on my point, social media should be limited to some things. Okay, especially marriages. But relationships, it's okay, because, you know, relationship, there are those, you know, it's for entertainment, for the charming, you know.
Yes.
But when it comes to marriages, let us put social media aside. Okay, I'm not saying aside in everything, in all areas, but in this area of relationship and marriage. But if you work virtually, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just working.
Another thing I can add, social media has an effect maybe on changing the character of a person. The more you spend your time viewing what other people are posting out there, it has an impact on changing your character. So it tends to change you from the way you look at things. Maybe a person is dressed this way, maybe a person has luxurious things like this way. So you tend to, like, you need to be compatible with that person that you see on social media.
So it's like you're copying. You wanna be like whatever other people are doing. If people are doing such kind of thing, you see a relationship where people are going on dates, they're doing this, they're doing that, you also want the same.
Yeah, especially for the ladies, I would say this, you know, nowadays makeup has go to such an extent. Every lady wants to put on makeup. The reason why, because they have seen out there or in the social media that makeup is making people look more beautiful. So they tend to lower their self-esteem and see that if I apply makeup, then I'll be much beautiful than the way I was, than the way I'm naturally.
You put that makeup, man, you know, I cannot date
there's
you.
one thing that there's one thing that has struck my mind.
Yes.
There was a teacher.
Yes.
Let me just give you a story.
Yes.
About a teacher.
Yes.
A boy asked a teacher, what's the difference between like and love? So the teacher thought for a minute.
Yes.
And told the boy, suppose you have a flower and you like it.
Yeah.
You'll pluck it.
Yes. Definitely, you have to pluck it.
And if you love it, you will water it every day. Which point is correct, if I may ask?
You know, it's the point where when you love something, you take care of it. And something you like it for a short time.
Good. So liking aligns with illusion.
Yes.
But loving is something that I said is something that lives there. It's there permanently.
Yes.
So maintain it. So like the flower, you have to water it. If you love it, you'll see it long. Okay, but if you pluck it out, if you pluck it out, then the flower will die.
Yeah.
Okay, so liking is like, now I compare liking like social media. I put it under that.
Yeah.
Okay, Klaus. Liking is social media, because social media is a fake world. Everything there is fake, because I can take a photo standing next to a very nice house, or I can tell a friend, hey, give me a car so I can take a photo. You know, people go to photo shops. Have sit there, say, wow, this guy has gone rich, man. Wapi.
It gives people
and false hope.
False. So I think let us be like that flower. If you love it, water it every day.
And
let me add something.
Okay,
it's a nice story, and it's good that we take care of what we want.
Yes.
To be with or see it.
Yes.
On a lady's perspective.
Yes.
I think social media has just made us to have peer pressure over nothing. Like maybe a friend of mine is posting his family every day, so it's now putting pressure on me. Oh, I don't even look beautiful now. I start implying myself on the makeup that Jordan was talking about. Now I am pretending to be not who I am. So social media has just diverted so many things, and it is not the natural way that we should go with. As I said, we should not lose the connection, because social media is making us lose the natural connection that God created us to follow. When I like you and when we love each other, then now the social media is making it in a fake way. Because whatever I'm saying in words, I'm not able to put it into actions. I am telling you so many things, but when it comes into the reality now, I am not me.
Sure.
So it is very good that we do it natural way, or even when we get into a relationship, let's start setting grounds. Let's set rules, because social media is here to stay. Let's agree with that. We are not doing away with it. But what can we do to live with it in a proper way? Instead of it damaging the relationship that we have, why can't we use it positively? There are those couples that are working online together. I have seen several couples working together online. So they are doing it. They are working on their relationship, and at the same time,
it's bringing them close.
Yes.
Because if you're working together online, definitely.
At the same time, it's bringing them apart.
How?
No, it's bringing
I
them
think
close.
it can bring you close at some point.
Maybe you're a freelance. Maybe your girlfriend also is a freelancer at the same time. You see, you wake up in the morning at 8, you go on your side, you take your space, you take your laptop and you start working. The lady on the other side takes her laptop and then start working. Meaning, in the course of the day, you too, even if you are at home under one house, to interact becomes an issue at the same time.
I think yes.
Let me add something regarding the relationship now. It's not all about the writing. Online things is differently. There are those who do comedy together. I've seen several couples doing comedy together. When you do comedy together, definitely you connect more. Because whatever you're making, you're doing comedy, so it makes you laugh. So you start creating vibes more. You start creating content more because you're together. It's different from online writing, article writing, because that is, I think,
different. And I think on this online thing, writing, if the way you say limiting and knowing, don't cross this so far, you can still connect. Where if we are working online, we're doing the things we do online at a certain time, we say we are working for 2 hours, 3 hours, we put a limit. So when we say it's work time, it's work time. When we say we are done with it, we're done with it. Still you can communicate, you can interact. But where I think social media, where the problem comes in relationships, or when you people are together, where the problem comes is when you are with someone, like let's say we're spending a weekend together or a day together, and your partner is busy on the phone, all through. Like, there are people you can ask them a question like, what are we eating today? And you know, they're so busy on their phone checking, responding to messages. They're not present.
That falls under communication.
Yeah. So they have a problem. So we cannot communicate because they are busy on their phones. You're sleeping at night, you wake up, you find your partner on the phone. You see, on TikTok, on wherever, viewing status and everything. And we don't have our time. We cannot even sleep at night. So you are busy on such thing. And there is something before you cut me. There is something that happened me. I can give you a true story. You know, there is a time, me personally, I was with the people. Some people were so important to me, and we were sitting together and having some time, a dinner and stuff. And the last days we spent together with them, and I was always on my phone. Okay, I was chatting, viewing status, and sometimes the communication, when they were asking things, sometimes I was unpresent. And then after some time, after that conversation we had together, people went in different ways. That was the last time we ever met. And the worst thing is, these people, they are not there. Like, we can never meet. Like, one person or two died and they're no longer there. And then one point I come and sit down and ask myself this question. What if I was present? I just sat down and listened to them, connect, share. Maybe I could have a time to tell them, you know what, how amazing they were. You see? And all that time I wasted it on social media. And I sit down and I feel it, and I say, sometimes we use a lot of time on these social media platforms, and we are there, and they are there to stay, and we miss to be in the moment with these people who are there. And people are not there forever. People can go, we can lose them.
True.
And so we use much of our time on social media on things that you can go on social media tomorrow, but the moment we are sharing, that time we are connecting with people, it never comes twice. And I missed that opportunity. And every time I live knowing that sometimes we do these things of social media and it's not worth it. So if we can put limitation, and more so when families come together, you know, you can be on dinner with your kids or with your siblings and family, and the whole dinner you will see even your mother smiling on phone, you are busy on the phone, and we don't connect as a family. People are busy on their things. And one day you sit down and realize, wow, I lost all the time. I didn't even know my brother was going through something. People were fighting depressions and other things in life. Because we are busy on our phones, we cannot notice.
I think what my learned friend here said,
yes,
social media is here to stay.
Yeah.
Social media is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So how do we live with it?
Yeah.
And I said we have to set boundaries.
Yeah.
You yourself, you as an individual, has to set boundaries. I cannot do this past this time when I'm with my family, okay? Or if it's work until maybe
certain time,
certain time, then I'm family time.
Yeah.
So another thing that you said about communication, I think communication is not the problem. No, the problem is comprehension. Because you can communicate. Suppose now I shout at you. You heard what, yani you heard me talking, I'm shouting at you. But did you comprehend what I was saying? Maybe you did not. Because communication is driven by comprehension, understanding. What did she say? Okay? So if you don't comprehend what I said, communication still will be poor. So communication is not the problem. The problem is comprehension. Because if you communicate swiftly, straightforward, straight to the point, and I understand you, then the relationship will be very fun. Another thing to add on that is, let us not seek for validation. Validation. I was once like that. I used to seek validation from the audience.
Yeah.
But I was disappointed, man. 10-0 was disappointed because, you know.
What happened?
Social media hits you hard, eh?
Yeah.
It hits you where it pains most. Okay?
Mm.
So I went to a gym.
Yeah.
And I wanted to muscle up.
Yeah.
So I took my phone, you know. I had a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So called Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
So this Fancy was a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
So he used to take me to gym and tell me, I will record you and from day 1, day 2, day
Yes.
3, you know.
When you're doing the workouts.
The workouts. So I started with the 6 packs, you know, the muscle up, the four, day 3, day 4. So now the people who are commenting,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say what they were telling me.
Mm.
Boy, and you want to muscle up
Mm.
from skeleton to muscles. Where can that come from? First of all, eat, my friend. Eat food. Eat good food, my friend. Because if you're not eating good, even if you go to the gym, even if they inject you with the, you can just eat food. You know, there were like 6 of them. They were ladies.
Yeah. They really discourage you.
Then I went to the guy and told me, can you? Then the guy told me, yeah, this is true. It's true. What do you eat? So, chai. Eat good food, my friend. Can you just quit fast? You just go
home,
good
eat
food.
Oh,
Good
man.
food. You know, this mifupa kwanza.
Yes.
Mafuta kidogo ikue alafu yakuje. Since that I was discouraged.
Yeah.
Because it was in 2020 there. I was discouraged. And I quitted Facebook from that day because I was putting it in day 1, no.
Yes, the
day
workout.
2,
Yeah.
Showing the
no.
progress, eh?
So now the comments started coming.
Wow.
I was like, what do you eat? Why? The second one, hey, my friend, skeleton. From skeleton to...
So I think it brings something dealing with stress.
Yeah, so
Yeah, social media can make you
that
stressful.
thing hit me
You
hard
say,
because
for him,
it can be
maybe
traumatized.
he was glad to post it out there to show the progress I'm making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people out there cannot comprehend what progress you're making.
Yeah.
Their achievement is not like you.
Because I was seeking validation.
You're tending to you're tending to show them that I'm doing this, and you want them to appraise you for what you're doing. But for
Exalt.
them, there's nothing there.
For them, it's like I'm giving him a whip, you know, a whip.
To
Yeah.
So
Blow
to,
you.
You know,
give you.
blow me.
Blow you negatively.
You see that day, I quitted Facebook, I changed the account, and I zipped.
That's bring back my point about
Yeah.
personality.
But it changes.
Now it changed his personality.
Yes.
He was trying to be an extrovert. Now he
It becomes an introvert.
Very
becomes an introvert.
Yeah.
And also you are believing in yourself. You see, it lowers your self-esteem.
Very.
You feel like, wow. So it's like me. I take a picture out there and then I post of my girlfriend, and then people say, wow, she's so ugly.
Very good. That's the point. Because now you are sending it out there. Why are we sending those pictures out there?
So that
The first thing, because we want them to see.
yes,
The second thing, to compliment,
yes,
validation.
yeah,
The third thing, those comments. You know, those comments. I wish I can be like you guys.
yeah.
You guys are, you know.
So you feel good about it.
So what if you get
A negative one.
feedbacks that will hit you hard? What will you do? And maybe you're with your girlfriend, you're reading the comments.
She's so ugly, you know. Wow.
You need
Okay.
to eat
Did you
fast.
walk? Did you
You need
go
to eat
around
fast.
again and think you can come here and tell us you have day 1 in gym? Can you eat good? Because they told me eat good food, my friend. Eat good food.
It's like you're eating crap.
You know, that
Oh,
thing
man.
really traumatized me, and I changed the account. It changed me from what you said, from being an introvert to an extrovert. Personality. It changed my
can change.
personality. Yeah. It can also give you, depression.
Yeah.
You know, like now there's this trending issue about a guy who was very much well known.
Yeah.
He was a TikToker,
Yeah.
and after knowing about her life,
Yes.
I dig deep about her life,
Yes.
about his life actually. So
Mhm.
the guy was useless. Sorry to say that.
Yes.
But he was useless. Then he was worthless.
Yes.
Because there's a proverb that says,
Yes.
no matter how good, perfect, or acute you are, if you're in the wrong company or in the wrong place, you're worthless. Okay? So this guy was a good content creator, but he was worthless.
Yeah.
Because he was a drunkard. He was addicted to drinking. Actually, he even didn't have a phone. Okay? He didn't have money to pay a motorbike 50 bob to cross the road. He was running away from
the border.
You know, some things we ourselves are the one to let social media control us. Okay? So don't let social media control you. And now, going straight to the point, social media in relation to marriages. Okay? So me, I'm just there to my point. Don't let social media ruin your marriage. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe, you know, another thing about this social media is like a market. When you want someone, you just know you can go and pick it. It's like a market. These days, you know, I think long before our parents, you used to go and look for a nice girl, you ask about them or something, you know their personality. But these days, you go on social media, we have even these dating apps, okay? You want someone, you just go and check the profile and say, whatever this is, you go and pick it. Say, oh, this is what I like. You don't know the person. Even some people are putting on fake pictures. And you fall in love with the fake picture, the person you have never met. And now you come in reality, you say, okay, fine, let's do a date. They come on a date and you guys want to do a date. And you meet the person. And then you ask yourself, you look at the picture, you look at the person, you look at the picture again, and then you look at the person again, and then you ask yourself, what is the difference? People are not the real person. So people are going there even faking identity. So even sometimes these days you can find someone using my picture. Someone can use my pictures and say, I'm this so and so. Someone goes and looks for a beautiful or handsome guy picture. Then you fall in love with the person who is not them. It's a fake person. You use your time and in the end you come and you get disappointed.
You know, there's one thing about social media that I've learned. Social media is like a platform, it's like a marketplace or a platform where you go looking for what you want.
There's a target.
Yeah, anything you want is there. You know, I don't know this social media. Anything you want is there.
Yeah.
Anything, even food. If like I want food here, I want to watch football.
You can watch it online.
You know, but now you see, women are taught to be a man. You know, you are taught to be a man, to internalize everything. Okay? But now the ladies now are different because they are not taught how to deal with us men. Okay? They are not taught how to bring out the best in you. What they do, I'm sorry to say, what they do is the information that you give them, they use that information to attack you. So most men go to social media, you know, to relieve their minds. Not necessarily to find a lady, because not all of them are.
Maybe to satisfy their fantasy.
Yeah, not all of them are like that. But you go to social media because so in social media there's still a part of entertainment, because social media is for entertainment.
Yeah.
So you go for the area of entertainment. You entertain yourself, you relieve. Because let me tell you something, by the way, if you don't know, social media it's also a good thing in entertainment, and another thing in therapy. It's a good therapy, okay, to remove stress. So now I go there, I get entertained, you know, I watch funny videos, then I relieve myself. Then I go back to my wife. Then the wife is waiting for me, you know, like this. Papa, you have come, you know, you are texting ladies there, you have, you know. So sometimes let us not misjudge. Let us not judge, okay? Let us not judge.
I think
May I say something?
Yes, okay.
It's not. It's a point that I've just thought about it.
Yes.
There was a story that was trending about an online site. There's a guy called Matara. I think it's Matara that was dating girls and then killing them. You know, that's one negative effect of social media. That site that Matara was using, because I heard the story that he had 2 different ladies. He was entertaining them, and they were earning money. I don't know what happened about it, but later the lady got killed in an Airbnb. So this brings us to the attention that us ladies, we should not 100% trust people we meet online. We should be very, very cautious about who we are talking to online. Like for us lady, we have that notion that when I meet a Mzungu online or someone who speaks English fluently, that is someone who's going to take me to places. You know, that is something that we ladies should just deal with it, because we should focus on finding our own money. Because when you think that someone else is gonna come and give you his money, that's where we go wrong.
For free?
Yes, because Matara killed 2 ladies. According to how I know, he killed 2 ladies just pretending to be a foreigner, someone who has a lot of money, and let alone he conned the ladies. So we should be very cautious with what we are doing. Social media has had good things and bad things. So while we are dealing with it, let's know who we are dealing with there, because you don't know that person 100%. You're just there. So they are pretending. Both of you are pretending because you've not met physically. When we meet physically, now is when someone is a killer. You don't even know whether someone that is a killer. So we are getting so much negative news about the online dating. So as ladies, I would urge ladies to at least style up. Let's do the physical. The physical dating first before we start trusting someone you don't even know. You've never
run on social media and
later on now.
Maybe I can ask something. So we have talked too much about the negative effect. What about the positive effect, maybe to those people who are introverts? Has social media benefited them? Because maybe to meet a girl becomes an issue to them, or to meet a boy becomes an issue to them. But social media is here. I can text somebody, I can express what I
They have benefited, but it's 40%. 40%. The 60% are the ones who have met physically. Because now social media, when I meet you in social media, you know, I don't take you to my parents. The parents are the audience. Okay? The parents is the TikTok. The parents the status. But when I meet you physically, you know, I take you to my home. You see my grandmom, you see my mom, you see my brother, you see my siblings. But I met you online. Where will I post? Where will I put you public for everyone to see that you're mine?
But you see, naturally, even relationship, when you start a relationship, probably you met a person, then you take time to know him or her.
Okay, I think what I can, you know, with this online thing, where the challenge comes, where I feel the challenge comes, it's I think in a person we have two personalities. I have my online personality and I have my physical personality. So sometimes where a challenge comes is you can fall in love with someone, or you can meet someone or like someone based on their online personality. You know, we have people who are available, always ready there to talk to you, always there to post you, and then you fall in love with that, or you like the person by that, and then you come and meet a person in reality, and then now you have a challenge with that, their personality now in real life. It's a challenge. People, he used to communicate so well on social media. Now he's absolutely an introvert. He doesn't talk at all. It's so hard for him to open up. He used to be good or maybe creative with dates, telling me what to put on or something. You come in person, he doesn't even say a fucking thing. He's just there. So it becomes a challenge. So sometimes we need to see people in all dimension, where you can know it's good to meet in person, because it's the physical part that remains. The social part is for a short time. Someone is there, they will sleep, they will do their other activities, and then you fall in love with that, and it becomes a challenge. And also another thing that I wanted to ask is is it bad when when people are dating and then you feel like you can have a partner, and this partner, they always post themselves? Okay, like we have this problem right now. You have a person, they post themselves each and every time, and maybe you are a person who doesn't like such kind of things, because what is the essence of someone posting themselves? Maybe you can feel bad at some point. So how can we handle that?
Okay, I did not understand that.
The question is this: you in a relationship and you have a girl who likes posting themselves.
Oh, posting themselves.
Not you with them,
okay,
themselves.
Okay. Themselves. Okay.
Always on social media. Always they are there. Always. What does that imply?
First, they're seeking attention. They are looking for something.
Yes.
Social media.
Yes.
And that's the narrative of social media. I post so that I can get something, you know.
People can see I'm still existing.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm still beautiful.
You know, I'm still beautiful. You know? And if you watch those videos clearly, can you check how they wear, how they are wearing? You know, what they are wearing, what they want you to see, you know, they want you to see.
So they're showing to the world. Okay, I have this, I got this, you see?
No, I have this.
Yeah.
It's like my wife doesn't have. You know, because, you know, they are seeking attention. They are looking for something. Okay? They are looking for something. And I call them the socialites, you know. They have changed from the promiscuous. You know, there's this name prostitute, but nowadays we don't use that. Promiscuous. Now they have changed from that down to socialites. Those are their works.
So maybe she can tell us what makes more so girls, you see them posting themselves. Sometimes you can look at I used to in a relationship, when you see the pictures she's posting there, and then you're like, okay, this is something else.
So
it suggests otherwise.
So she's in a relationship and she's still posting.
Yes.
I think maybe you're misinterpreting it. We can be two versions. We can be two ways. Ladies, or maybe we know that we are beautiful. We have good shapes. So you just feel good while posting yourself. Maybe you've been told several that you're beautiful, so you feel good about yourself. And then another thing,
maybe I can be telling you look beautiful. Is it not enough?
No, it's enough, but you know, when you feel good about yourself, you gotta post yourself. But another thing is that maybe there are some other ladies who are seeking opinion of others.
From other people.
Apart from your boyfriend, now you are like, let me post myself so that I see the opinion of other people. You know, ladies are two different ways. So there are some who just feel good about themselves. Maybe they know they are beautiful and now they want to post themselves out. But there are others who still want, you're not satisfied with their boyfriend. Now they still want to show
a second option.
To show out themselves to others. So
I look good, man. You know? I look fine.
Yes.
Someone else, you can come on the market.
Allow me to ask a
yes.
question.
Yes.
Now, suppose you post yourself and you get compliments. You are beautiful.
Yes. I
like you. I like to meet you.
Yeah.
Now, what will you answer?
And you have a boyfriend.
Yes, you have a boyfriend.
I have a boyfriend. Because now she said, I'm seeking for, you know, validation from other people, opinions. Okay. So now, if you get these opinions,
someone tells you, okay, fine.
Now you've gotten what you wanted. The opinions.
Yes.
Now the opinions are here.
Yeah.
What will you do? Because I like you. Where are you? I'm in Nakuru. I'm in Nakuru too. What do you do? I do this. I do this. Can we meet for lunch? So now, what do you think that?
I think that is a door for cheating.
that is true. That will open ways to doors for cheating, or maybe temptations.
Yeah.
Because the person who will be talking to you maybe is wealthier than your husband or your husband, so you will be tempted to give in your number and maybe meet with them privately. So, but
so before that, so posting, when you're in a relationship and you have a partner who likes posting themselves, it's a red flag. You need to look into that.
I think
you
when
need
they post,
to communicate to them.
Communicate first.
At least communicate, understand what.
Okay, you tell her, okay, fine. You know, I don't like when you post yourself, and she keeps on doing that.
I think she should post you two together. in her posts.
Yeah, she should have never done that. So
No,
what do you
no,
do?
you know
That's
what
now
you're
become an
supposed to
issue.
do. What you're supposed to do, inasemangwa once bitten, twice shy.
Yes.
So there's this thing I called paranoia. Like I said, paranoia starts from somewhere. I was once done something that is still here. So when I see a sign, I know this will happen. So now, if your girl has cheated you once, if she has once cheated on you, and now, you have solved the issue, and now you are together, you're good, and now she start posting yourself, and you feel down in your heart that no,
This is a sign.
this is a sign.
Yeah.
What you're supposed to do, communication, and make sure this communication is clearly comprehended. Like I said, comprehensively. Okay? Narrow it down to the last point. Okay? Exhaust everything in your conversation and make it oral, face-to-face communication. Tell her, there's this you posted, there's this. Why do you do this? She'll just say, I know, obviously, we all know what she'll say. She'll say, we girls. We girls, like my
Generalizing.
friend. Yeah, they'll generalize. We girls do this because we know because we are girls. We know we are girls. Even we are men.
Yeah, we are men.
Because there's a certain guy who told me, we arguing. He told me, are men supposed to advertise, these lotions, these nice lotions, lipsticks for men? I told him, yeah, why not? And the guy told me, no. Men should be advertising cement, simiti,
Yes.
because you are hard. You should be advertising simiti, the granite, what do you call it? The cocotte ballast.
Yes.
Because, and I told me, what the fuck? Are we not human?
That
Because,
resembles the strength of a man.
No,
No,
because now we have feelings too. We cry too. But we can, even if we internalize everything, we also cry from the inside. Okay? If I cried from the outside, it means from the inside. Yeah? I'm damaged. I'm completely damaged.
Oh man.
So I think let us not generalize things. That we girls do this, we girls do this. So if you see that, let me go to the point. If you see that as a red flag, don't run, flee. Flee from her. Okay?
But can we sort it out instead of
But
fleeing?
no, sorting something out, it is start with step one. Step one, like I said, is communication. And under that communication, there are people who communicate, but like my wife, there's a time my wife was talking to me.
Yes.
Through the phone.
Yes.
So I was hearing blah, 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 blah. Yes, communication is okay.
Yes.
Are we getting? Communication is okay, but I'm not comprehending what she's saying. Okay.
Because
So-
it's
Yeah, because
Distractions.
yeah.
They're called distractions.
So no comprehension. Just understand what she's saying. Okay. And that's why I usually say, don't rush to reply. Don't rush to answer. Okay. And a wise mind once said, when you are angry, don't react, don't talk. Okay? When you're angry, don't talk.
Don't make decisions.
Don't make decisions. So me, I usually love, if you're communicating, let us communicate comprehensively. Okay? Narrow everything down that you feel like is everything, collect everything and put it here. Okay? And another thing about the ladies, they usually multitask. They do things simultaneously.
Cooking, chatting with you.
They can be, you can be, but you can be arguing, you can be having a good conversation or a bad conversation, but she's cooking, okay? She's washing clothes, okay? And she's listening to music and she's listening to you. Will that work?
No.
Because the communication.
I think with communication, I can say this. Most of the time in these online relationships, and also in personal relationships, people tend to just respond but they're not communicating. You just respond for the sake of a feedback, like hey, you know this. So we just responding to you.
You know, there's these emojis. You know, I hate them very much. I don't like emojis. I don't like them. Those are these love emoji. You know, the smiling emoji, the emoji with the love. Because you know, it's just a tap of the finger. It's not from here. It's just a tap from the finger. It's sent. Then I put the phone there. Then if I was doing something else, or suppose I was with my guy here, with my girl, you are kissing. Then another girl text, "Hi baby," an emoji, tap. So I just like this tap. I send an emoji. Then I go back
to the business. Yeah.
So now let us set limits in relationship, and the limits are the ones that will keep us and marriages safe. Okay. And another thing about social media, these comments that you receive, you get, these comments, let me tell you, my friends, these comments are words from different people, and we are taught that words from people can build or distract you. These people that you think they'll give you good comments, you know, they will uplift you, words, you know, and they will break you or build you. Because even in the Bible, there was a time Jesus had a feast somewhere. So there are this type of people who used to follow Jesus everywhere. Teachers of the law and the Pharisees. So now one time, Jesus' followers were eating. So these Pharisees asked, they asked him, why are your students or your followers defiling the law by eating without washing their hands?
Yes.
Now Jesus tell him, no, you are wrong. It's not what you take in that defiles you. It's what that comes out that defiles you. What you speak, what you say, what you type, the reply is what defiles. And another book also says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Out of the abundance, I've put my heart and my body with so many things. So now what comes out of me is what is
important.
So when someone texts you or replies to you and tells you, you know, she doesn't look good, she's not smart, he's not smart. Like now, they told me, and I'll still repeat, skeleton, you know, those names, you know, because of this, you know, they saw this and
bones,
yes. No, those words really put me off. Okay? They really put me off.
Yeah.
But please, if you are dating, make sure at least you have, you know, a time
limits.
You have your time for physical talk, physical and interactions.
And we have people who fear physical communication, and I don't know.
You know, if someone fears, maybe there's something behind it. Because if you don't want to face me physically,
but there are
something
people who are in physical interaction, it becomes a problem to them.
You can learn.
But now,
you can develop it.
But let me say, the connection, if you lose the connection, if you connected together, or if you build your relationship on a friendship before upgrading the friendship, you'll definitely have the physical talk that is smooth. But if you start just anyhowly, or maybe jump one step into the relationship direct, you lose the physical connection very much.
Because these things of social media, before I forget about when we were talking about posting, you know, we said girls, they will say it's a girl thing, you post and whatever. There is a problem. So there is a time me in a relationship, and she used to post herself. So you post yourself, and then the problem comes when I post myself.
She doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Why are you posting? Men don't do that.
Okay, why are you posting? No, you have started posting. You're showing them off. So why? Yes, you're showing. So
I love that.
Yeah. So you're showing. So people, you want other guys to see you. So, and when she does that, it's not a big thing. But when I do it now, it becomes a problem. Girls will start flattering with you, telling you, hey, you look good. So they love that. You guys love it when it's only you who are being told, hey, you look beautiful and everything.
To them, it's a girl thing.
for us men, when I post myself, I just go and chill out, take a good picture, and then you come and find, someone and say, oh, you look absolutely beautiful, so handsome. They feel bad.
They feel very bad.
And it's a girl thing. So men, we are not supposed to post.
No. Okay, it depends with whatever the girl has been posting.
So okay, you find your man, a lady has said, you look handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Will you take it lightly?
Um,
And then he responds with emojis and says, with those emojis with love and whatever, and say, thank you. You feel bad or good?
okay, I'll feel uneasy.
Okay, but as men, when we find a girl, a man has said, hey, you look absolutely beautiful, you have a nice shape, then you say down there, thank you. As men, we need to understand, okay? When you show me, I see it, I need to understand, okay? It's okay. So us, it's not important.
This thing is supposed to be a win-win thing. On February, we had Valentine, and I was arguing that Valentine is not for the ladies. Valentine is for everyone. It's for the guy, for the boyfriend, and for the girlfriend. So now, the Valentine, for the Kenyans, I don't know if it's a misinterpretation or not. You find a girl telling you, why didn't you bring me a gift? Why didn't you buy me a flower?
It's like it's for ladies only.
So now I ask, what about me? No, it's Valentine. You're supposed to bring me a chocolate or whatever. What about me? Because it's for both of us. You know, it's a weird thing.
I think that's also a problem.
Because now the narrative, you know, the notion that
I think the issue is social media at the same time, because you find people posting a lot.
Yeah, and it's just girls who are being gifted.
Yeah. So you find that maybe a boyfriend kneeling down, offering something, and when many ladies see that, they tend to think that we ourselves should be given only, and not us to give men. So that's become an issue again for social media.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, I think, because the ladies think that they are the only ones to be surprised, you know, to do the birthdays. Like now, me, the last time I remember my birthday, the only thing I was bought by my wife was this cake we call muffin cakes, and it was not for me actually, for me and the kids. It was for breakfast. So I saw the
For your birthday?
No, it was my birthday. So at night when we reached at home, so she came there. So I was sitting nicely. So I was expecting for a surprise. You know, like I used to do it.
Yeah, you
So
do it
now
for them.
What came there was the muffins. There were 6 packs packed in paper. So now she put it there. So I thought maybe there is a cake somewhere. Maybe there's
It's coming, yes.
People will come surprise me.
Yes.
Oh, but she came and told me, you know, this one is for the kids, and if you eat yours
Now,
tomorrow
morning, you don't have anything to eat for breakfast.
So now, I as a man, because now I said men are supposed to internalize. I internalized it. I swallowed it. But you know, at night, nikashindwa kulala.
You are not able to sleep.
I woke up. When is my birthday? Now she had to, what? When is my birthday? It was yesterday. So then she asked me, so you didn't buy me anything? And she told me, was I supposed to buy anything?
Yeah, and that is also me. I've had a challenge like that.
Yeah. So she asked me, was I supposed to buy anything?
Okay, me, I've had a challenge like that. My birthday was recent, and you know, me when it comes to birthday, we have people we take some days very serious in life. Like me, my birthday is so important.
Yeah,
to me. I take it because it's a one time in a year.
Yeah.
So, and then you're with someone, and then she never takes it serious. You see, and then they expect on their special day you take them serious. Or maybe we have some people who say, oh, online we don't see men birthday being important or something, so yours is not important. Or maybe the people I was with, we have never had such kind of things, so to you it's not important. And we have people who value some days like those. So on social media sometimes people copy things which are not good, but also you need to sit down with the person and know what is it that is so important with them. You know, for you can just see it's like a day not doing you something. You know, men, we don't ask for much.
You don't ask for much.
At some most of the time we don't ask for much. You know, a girl in a year you can surprise her like even 10 times, 15 times, and then you know they don't even take an initiative even to buy you a belt.
You know, at least buy me that cheap thing.
Yeah,
that small thing, yeah, with love.
Yeah.
Huh?
It
like
means
I say,
something.
just go buy me chips funga.
Yeah.
For 50 bob or for 30 bob. Yeah. But you're buying it
with love.
You just tell me, hey, I want to buy you something. It's your birthday. Let me buy you this.
So for
okay?
me,
you're saying ladies don't take you guys seriously.
Seriously, like
yes.
for me on my birthday, it was not taken serious. With any person who can say he did something special for me on my birthday, you can come and
actually
tell me.
to add on that,
yes. I'm taking notes.
On your birthday, were you posted somewhere with someone, or did someone post you and say happy birthday? Because for me,
on my birthday, one person posted me, and thank you to that person. You posted me, but I think that person took a lot of time to think and think and think and think. And then
was she a lady or?
I don't know. It's I won't say I think. So that person took a lot of time to think before they posted me. And let me tell you, if it was on their birthday, I couldn't even think twice. Even wake up at 12 or 1 and post them. But for me, they have to think, and they did nothing.
What they do, you know.
So they don't take us serious.
They are very tricky. They are very cunning. What they do, they post you from ile masaa yenye kunanga from
noon, yes.
What did they send it?
Noon to early evening.
To midnight.
No, early evening. Noon to early evening, not late evening, early evening. That period, they post you, then they tell you, hey, did you see I posted you? Then after view, they delete. Okay, so social media is an influencer.
I don't know if I was deleted. Okay, fine. Okay, that is another interesting.
Yeah, I can post you if you want. Yeah, okay. If you insist, I do. I post you, but immediately you view, I delete it. Okay.
Or maybe view you alone.
Yeah.
View one.
Yeah.
Only pass one.
Or
pass.
I can put it view you alone. Yeah, you just okay. I'm
Wow.
still. So the guys are saying, wapi, you're off the hook, man.
This social media, man, and another thing about this social media, you know, it has come and corrupted a lot of things, man. It has brought a lot of jealousness. You know, where when you post something, or even, I'm not saying posting someone is bad. You can post someone, people just feel bad about it. They start throwing negative comments. Like for you, your example is so good. For saying, hey, you're bony or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
I'm skinny.
You're skinny.
I'm skinny. Just go eat good food.
Just go eat food. You know, they're just attacking you. And maybe someone's just feeling jealous because they can't access whatever you have. And then it brings a lot of jealousness. People feel bad about it. And it makes you feel bad also. It makes you even doubt yourself. And which is not a good thing. So if we can use this social media in a good way, it can help. And also we social media also, it has cyberbullying, man. People can bully you a lot.
True.
They can talk bad about your relationship. And also it has brought people to, you can date even 3 people, man.
I think even the cyberbullying itself is what people consume from the social media aspect.
Yeah, so it makes you to be like that.
Yeah, because you tend to look at what people are doing out there, and you tend to judge yourself, or you judge your fiancé what you guys are doing. So it tends to bully you. They have not bully you like physically, but in a virtual space. That will, hey, this is how we live this life. But us, we are just here. We have been in one place for over 2 years. We have not
Gone out.
Yeah. So when you scroll down, you see such kinds of things, then it starts to create that
doubt. Even doubt. It brings doubt.
Yeah.
And also it brings the comparison part, where you want your relationship to be like so and so.
Yeah, to go.
And there is a part earlier where I once said that it makes you feel like I also want to be like this. So when comparison comes, you feel like you're missing out, you want to be like who and who, this relationship. And these people, we never know what goes after those posts. I've seen couples when they're together and they're taking pictures, they smile. Immediately after the camera is out of their sight, they go back to being mad at each other. Maybe she sits the other side or wherever it is. And as they come out here, they make us feel like, wow, they can make even your relationship to feel pathetic. And you feel like, well, mine is worse. But them, they're just doing it for the audience, as you said, for the audience to show. But in reality, there's a lot of things that is happening. So maybe when you have something to say.
And I think in terms of the lady's side, when you've seen your friend that was posted, her and his husband, and they're doing something that nice that you've always been wanted to be done to you. Now you start putting pressure on your man. Now if you can't do this, what are you for? You know. So it is just bringing the negative side, and it makes you destroy what you have just because you've seen, and you don't even know if it's real. You don't even know if the reality is what they're doing, but you're putting pressure on your man that if you
love me, do this.
Yes, if you can't take me to this hotel, I'm going to leave you. You've never taken me to hotels, you know, as the way you're saying. But it's not that we don't know how to reciprocate the love. It's just that we do it in another way. Maybe to communication again, you have to say what you want. When you are setting ground rules in a relationship, let's be saying what we want to be done unto us. Like you say, on my birthday, I like when you appreciate me. You know, that's good. When you communicate early enough, it's good. So I will set, and I say, now today is his birthday, let me do this.
Yeah, like on my birthday, someone needs to,
so let's
do something.
Let's set the record straight. Let's stop saying it and we didn't communicate it earlier. You know, well, let's put rules in a relationship before we move to anything else.
You know, let me tell her, it's very hard to put rules when you're first dating. It's very hard because you are moved by the emotion, by the strong feeling. You know, it's very hard. I'm dating you, or I'm seducing you, and I'm starting to give you the rules. You know, it's very hard. It can't happen. What happens when we are in a marriage now? That's where now I start learning you. Okay, I learn your rules and your regulations, and you learn mine. Okay, so that area, I think, when dating, it's very hard to give out rules, because you cannot give her rules because she's still not yours yet. She's not yours yet. Okay, she has the right to post whatever she wants to post. But what she'll do
with limitations, I think.
Yeah, you can limit her, but you know, it's not in something. It does not have that, you know, that
I think
that that force like a married person.
Okay, I think when we say to do it, what you do can be done back to you. Yes, this is what I think. To just say something there as we finish, I can say, if she feels bad when I post myself, if she feels bad when I do some things on social media, she can practice that on herself too. She knows that there are things when she does, I'll feel bad. If she feels bad, I can also feel bad because I'm a human. So she can put some limits. Even if we're building a relationship which will end up in marriage, because on social media we have people just doing it. It's a social media relationship, it will never go anywhere. But if it's a serious thing that you want to invest your time, your life on, you need now to see it in a different way, whereby you start saying there's some things I cannot do because when he does it, I feel bad. So I can also listen to him when I know that this is when I do it, it's also bad. So you guys also, you see it on both ways, not only about you, not only about you waiting for those validation and everything. So you see it in two-way thing.
Suppose you, I'm sorry for cutting you. Suppose you find you meet a girl, or you meet a guy, who who is addicted to, you know, raving, going out, you know, is a drunkard, and you fall in love with him, and you start dating. What is the first thing you'll do? Will you tell him stop drinking, stop drink? What you'll do, slowly, okay? Slowly you start transforming him slowly to your favorable okay person, because God does not give us perfect people.
But there's no perfect person.
God gives us people who are raw. Now wenda umpike, mtengeneze, so that that person will align, okay, with your character or what you want her to be, okay?
You can help in molding someone to be better, you know.
You can help, you know.
But can you really change a person?
You can.
You can change.
You know, there is a saying that says, if you train your mind to be lying every day, the mind will get it there and click it that those words you say are true.
Yeah. You know about mind.
It's like now training a child. If you train a child, that we speak Swahili here, she will grow up knowing we speak Swahili. And this goes too with the age. Because now there are time in life where a person stops growing up. You know, like now me, I stopped growing up.
You're like that.
Now I'm growing old.
Yeah.
No, I stopped growing up, now I'm growing old. So now it reaches a point in life where your mindset and what you want, okay, aligns itself together. Because God does not give you what you want. He gives what you need. Okay? So you need a wife. You asked for a wife. Then you are given the wife. Then that wife mold her, okay, to your favorable person, to your favorable wife. Okay? Yeah.
And just to, as we conclude, I can say this. When it comes to the mind, these things we are feeding ourselves on social media, they stick in our heads.
Exactly.
And it's a good example that I can give. It's when we are growing up, you are told this is your brother. Have you ever done a DNA? No, this is your brother.
No.
They told you this is your mother.
It is stuck to your mind.
Because they just told you and keep on saying this is your brother.
This is your brother.
You just know it's your brother.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's your brother. What if they can tell you now that your father is not your father? What will you do?
It becomes very hard to comprehend.
Yeah. So and if they can tell you, they can tell me this is my brother. When I was growing up, I know you're my brother. Even if they tell me now that you're not my brother, the connection, it cannot just disappear like that. Yes. So that is what happens also with social media. When we stick there, it now sticks in your head. Whatever happens there, it sticks in our head. So to leave it, it becomes a problem. So so we need to limit what we consume from social media. Okay, we need to put some limitations and know how it can impact this relationship that we have, not only in love, also in families relationship, work relationship. How is it going to impact to us? When we know that, then we can have better relationship on the social media, and also have a better relationship in person when you meet this person. Maybe if you guys have some closing shots before we end.
What I can say is let us stop social media gluttony, because that's one thing that kills marriages. Because you know, any government with gluttony suffers a lot, because like now Haiti, because you don't have the ruling authority. Everyone can rule, everyone can take, you know. Gluttony helps to maintain authority, order, you know. So let us be focused and stay focused that social media is okay, it's good, but to a certain point, let us not put social media, okay?
Yes. We have limitations.
Let us be people who are straightforward, limitation, and thank you very much.
Okay. For me, I would say, apart from the limitation, we should consider physical interaction more than the virtual space of social media. So, my advice to the guys who are watching, we consider physical interaction. It is much better.
Okay. If you have something to say as we conclude.
I read somewhere that statistics shows that a large percentage of relationships that have lived long enough are those that are not on social media. Not exactly not on social media, but limiting their spaces in social media and doing the physical and the presence more. So I will advise people out there, it is a high time that you connect, and the connection only come in on a physical way more than on the social space. So another thing is that, let's say as ladies, let's try to understand ourselves first before we involve ourselves in any relationships, because the moment you know what you want and who you are, you'll be able to choose what is right, and you'll be able to set grounds on your own. Another thing, social media is good and it is here to stay. Some people are earning online, couples are earning online. So when we choose it, please let's sit down with your boyfriend and spouse, discuss how it will destroy us or how it will build us. That is going to give away on how we are going to run our relationship.
For me as we end, I can say social media is there to stay. It's not going anywhere. But let's not be social media addicts. Let social media, if it can help us as partners to connect, but let's also have limitations, and let's not emulate everything that is on social media. Let us use that more time to grow ourselves, to better ourselves, communicate more openly, and then we help each other. You listen to your spouse, not just going out there and taking whatever other couples are doing and bringing it in the relationship, trying other things. Listen to him or her, listen to each other. And then when we do that, it can help us to have better relationship. So thank you guys for joining us, and subscribe to Ada Plus L TV. See you next time.